to the day, counting it on the way. All of my blessings knocking on the door today. Toys and it's all the same, dreaming reality.
Thank you for dropping in for your dose of crazy happiness and a quick hit of positivity. Welcome to episode 48. I'm your host, Tanya Vetter of TanyaVetter.com. Today's episode is being brought to you by Women Empowerment Training Institute, empowering women and youth through engagement and exposure. Check them out at theweedy.org if you are looking for a nonprofit organization to help support. Let me tell you, this is the absolute organization you want to support. Why? Because they are empowering you through scholarships, and they also help in the community with the young adults from 18 to 30 years old who are homeless. Check them out at theweedy.org. Hello, guys. Welcome to Wisdom. Say what? Wisdom Wednesday. I don't even know what I just said. Wisdom Wednesday is the day today. I'm excited about today's episode. Wisdom Wednesday is perfect. Guys, I have attended a webinar. So grab your paper and your pen because school's about to begin. Grab your paper and your pen. Today's quote comes from Zig Ziglar, and he says, "You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win." And that's by Zig Ziglar. Hey, I am excited about today's topic because it hits home and it's just a mighty punch. I'm excited. The topic today is prepare now for the yes you want to hear. I'm going to say that again. Prepare now for the yes you want to hear. I attended one of the webinars about preparation in designing the life we want, in living out our fullest potential and everything we've been called to do while we have this beautiful time on this lovely planet we call Earth. So I got 5 things for you guys today. 5 things that are going to help you prepare for that yes you want to hear. A lot of times we know we want people to say yes, or we want opportunities to be a yes and in our favor. But here's my question. What have you done, or what are you doing right now that's going to help prepare you for that yes that you want to hear? I was helping a client one time, and she was really interested in a job. And one thing I ask people, if they're clients or friends or, whoever, classmates, anyone who talks to me about opportunities that they're going after, one of the main questions that I ask is, if they were to say yes to you or offer you what you want right now, what would you have to do to prepare for it? What would you have to do to accept it? So for instance, if someone's looking for a job, right, and they're waiting for an answer, my question is always, what would you have to do if they said start tomorrow? What would you have to get in order to start that job? And then they'll tell me like a list of things that they would have to do. And so I would turn around and then tell them, do that right now. Do it as if they've already said yes. And so that's what I'm going to encourage and inspire you to do today. So I have 5 things. First of all, we're going to look at it just 1 week at a time. Ask yourself this question, and it's usually about time management. This is the issue that I hear the most, is a time management issue when it comes to preparation. So here's one question I want you to ask yourself for each week. So we're talking about preparation, which you can't talk about preparation without talking about planning, because they go hand in hand, right? So ask yourself, what are the 4 most important things I must do at the beginning of every single week? So I usually look at my week on Sundays, right? So ask yourself, what are the 4 most important things that I must do this week, right? And then number 1, I want you to see that outcome you want at the end of the week, or see that you can use this for anything, for either 1 week or for monthly planning or for yearly planning, or for it's really good for project planning too. So number 1, it starts with vision, because vision is everything. It is the mental blueprint for everything. So even that yes you are waiting on, like I have a couple of things I'm waiting on a yes for, I'm already seeing myself in those positions. So that's number one. Number one is see it, because vision is everything. So see yourself winning. Hear yourself getting that yes. Also, even see it in your email. Like, it's funny, but I already see congratulations in my email box. You know, you can see like pieces of the email. So see that for yourself. Number two, it goes to planning, your performance planner. Some of us call it goal setting planners. But what I love about calling it a performance planner is also that you get to really see how you're spending your time. So say, for instance, you have social goals, personal goals, professional goals, and spiritual goals. Put a plus and a minus at the end of the week. And that's going to be the third one. Grade it. Sum it up by grading it. Well, here's how you do that. Look at your social goals and see, did you socialize too much during that week, right? Sometimes we can get caught up and we can do more socializing than probably working on personal or professional or spiritual goals, right? But you need to have it balanced. So definitely have socialization goals, right? You need that human interaction. But whatever the goals are that you're striving for, grade them, sum them up, and take a look at them at the end of the week. Guys, it is pointless if we don't look at how we really did that week, all right? So the second thing is your performance planner, your goal setting planner. Look at how you spent your time, right? And then the third thing is sum it up. So you can really kind of calculate how well you did by just doing like pluses or minuses. Like, I may need to do less work next time, because some people work too much. So you may have too much on your professional goals plate to get done, like in such a short period of time. The next one is acknowledge, and this is a big one. Acknowledge continually that this is going to involve change on your part. I'm going to say that again. The next one is acknowledge that this is going to involve change on your part. So some things that you've been saying yes to, you will not be able to say yes to them. Why? Possibly because you've put something in your personal goals section. And so it's going to cause you to have to spend less time by putting a minus sign in some of those other professional goals, because a lot of times our personal goals lead to professional goals anyway. They are enhancing us in those ways, right? So watch those pluses and minuses and know that you will have to change some things. So just, you need to go ahead and acknowledge that. And here's why I say that, because I think it's funny that many of us truly believe that we can get something different by doing what we've always done. And unfortunately, I've tried it. I can tell you, it just does not work like that. Oh my, I wish it did, but it does not work like that. So the minute you may want to put that as the first thing after you look at what you want and you see it and you visualize it, you may want to make that the second thing you acknowledge, is that, you know what, this is going to involve some real changing on my part. Okay. And then the last one is commit to it. Not just one time, commit to it over and over and over again. Why do I say that? Because things happen and they knock us off our feet while we're trying to accomplish these things. Barriers come. But when barriers come, you've got to commit to it over and over again by finding a solution. So you get back, you get knocked down, you get up, you say again, you say again. You say again, you have to commit to it over and over. How does it look in real life? Okay, let me share something with you. I know you get tired of me saying affirmations, but I literally have it all over my house, the commitment that I have made. And I'm sure anyone who comes in is like, oh my God, she's crazy. No, she's committed. I'm committed. So when I go to the restroom, guess what? The minute I start thinking negative Nancy, I have the commitment posted on that mirror of the commitment that I've made. You've got to commit it to yourself over and over. Make a commitment. Put it on the refrigerator. If you open my refrigerator door, you're going to see the commitment that I've made to myself. If you go to my front door, before you walk out, you're going to see something that says, I'm ready for the world. I hope the world is ready for me. It has to become a part of your being. It's when you know what you were designed to do. And it won't feel like it's torture. It won't feel like that. It will really feel like it's just a new way of being, right? Like you've moved it to a new city, but it's so well worth it. You got it? So those are the 5 things that I would say. Number 1, see it. Number 2, get your performance planner. You know, I have one on TanyaVetter.com that can gladly do the job of keeping up with how you spend your time. And then sum it up and grade it. 4th thing is acknowledge over and over again that this will require change, but it will be worth it. And the last thing is commit to it over and over and over. Those are the nuggets that I got from the webinar. You've got to see yourself winning because you were already born to win. But to be a winner, you must plan, you must prepare to win, and you must expect to win. I hope this episode has served you well. Guys, I want to tell you, I think I have a great interview. My first interview, coming up sometime soon. So I'll give you more information about that as it becomes available. But it is in the fire burning and it's on the stove cooking. I'm working on it. The other thing is head over to TanyaVetter.com and get your tools of success. I have a couple of things there that you can put in your success tool box. Grab your dumping ground journal and grab your monthly goal setting journals. Those are 2 items you've got to have in your toolbox. Don't know what the dumping ground journal is? Check out episode number 6. And lastly, for those of you who are asking about the awesome intro music, again, it is Soleil X. The Soleil is Soleil, okay, and then Soleilx. But here's the thing, if you look in my show notes for the episodes, since we started featuring her music as the intro, you can click on the link that I'll provide and you can buy her album at iTunes. Guys, it is an absolutely amazing album. I recommend you get it. You know what I say, guys, be light, be love. See you tomorrow. Be you.
Take it to the day, counting it on the way. All of my blessings knocking on the door today. Toys and it's all the same.